Hello, happy Sunday. Hope everybody's doing well. Today's moon in Gemini is sparking curiosity and mental clarity while subtly aligning with Saturn and Uranus. Now, what this is doing is it's bringing both the grounded insight and the sudden intuitive flashes. There is pressure in the air. Now this Mars-Saturn opposition. Yeah, wonderful pair, Mars and Saturn to be in opposition. It's kind of urging a focus and awareness of something, okay? Mars is about action. He's also known as the warrior planet, right? God of war. And with Saturn sticking its nose there, kind of gives me the impression of rules, regulations, maybe even almost like trying to fight back an urge. Okay, so that's kind of one of the general energies that I'm picking up for today. And yes, I was picking up my notes. My bad, I had a cheat sheet. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this and see what energies are playing out, how this may be affecting you. Okay. Yeah, I know you're not used to seeing me on camera very much on this channel at all. But I just had the urge to grace you with my presence. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got. Ooh, regeneration. In between worlds. Oh, this is loud. Slightly. Here and now. What day did we have this card? Was it yesterday? I lose track of days. And let's see what the card underneath. Ooh, clean it up. Clean it up. Clean it up, folks. Clean it up. Okay. You got something that you need to clean up. Or we have, someone has something that they have to clean up from the past that is actually dead weight, dead tree. Okay? This is what we're talking about, folks. With Lionsgate that we just had, with the full moon in Aquarius, and we have right on its heels, we have a new moon, critical degree in Virgo, 0 degrees, coming here on, I think, the 22nd or 23rd of August. Oh, no. Yeah, 0 degrees. And then we've got another new moon in Virgo at 29. And it's saying, wrap it up. 29 degrees Virgo. And that one is an eclipse. Okay? So we've got all this energy going on about wrapping things up, tying up loose ends. And we've got something here. And you can't stay stuck between the past and the future. Some of us are kind of stuck in the here and now, can't move forward, and kind of stuck like in between worlds, because there's a cleanup at hand. Okay, it's time to clean things up. All right, and since today's Sunday, I got a special tarot deck that I'm using today. The Biblical Tarot. So, let's see what the tarot wants to tell us about this. This cleanup. Not holding on to old energy. This is about evolving ourselves, moving forward, right? There's been this stuck energy for a long time. And can we add another layer to all this, that Uranus is actually going retrograde, like September 4th or 5th? It's like the beginning of September. And it's going retrograde at 1 degree Gemini. And it's moving back into Taurus. So, a lot of this redo, revisit, reevaluate energy here. Okay. So, I had a little itch here. I know you're not going to be able to see my spread, but I'll hold up the cards for you. I'm not going to hide them, right? And I've been shuffling here. Let's see what we got. Let's take a look at the energy under the deck. 3 of Chalices. That is the... Ooh. This is some kind of wedding in the biblical times. And with the 6 of Candles, which is 6 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, 9 of Chalices, Ace of Chalices. There's definitely new beginnings here that want to open up. The Wheel of Fate, and this is under the deck. This is something that's out of our control. You know, there is something new opening up. This could lead to something really beautiful here. Wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, having that victory. There's this victory song here. There's celebrations happening. Celebrations that are about to explode behind the scenes. But to get to that place of celebration, some kind of dead weight we got to get rid of. Okay? And yes, I speak about myself as well. And believe me, especially around Lionsgate, I've been working on it. Okay. Ew. I got a farmer's tan. Eh. Yeah. Next time, note to self. Put on a shirt that has sleeves. Farmer's tan looks ugly. Okay. You know, this is a little bit more lighthearted, even though it's serious energy. It's just that when I get on camera, I'm like a different animal. Okay, I'm a different animal than just showing my hands and showing you the cards. I'm a different animal. Never mind me. So, I don't even know why I even reshuffled. Everything happens for a reason. Well, let's see what we got. Queen of Chalices. The Moon. Ooh. Who has a secret lover? Just saying. I'm kidding. It doesn't mean that. I've got to get the rest of the cards. Really? Queen of Reigns is the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, we got 2 queens here. Smack dab in the middle of these 2 queens, we have the Moon. I don't take that back. Not at all. No. There is something shady going on between that involved 2 queens. I'm just saying. But as we all know, the things hidden under the moon can't always stay hidden under the moon. This card just drew my attention again. 3 of Chalices. Sometimes the 3 of Chalices can be the third party. We could be speaking about third party energy. So somebody here, or somebody that, take it how it resonates, whether it's somebody you know, somebody you're involved with, Somebody has to resolve something who's stuck between two worlds or even between two people. Okay? I can't make this shit up. Another fucking queen. Sorry for my French. Sorry. Queen of Feathers is the Queen of Swords. Ooh. And multiple queens can also mean gossip. Okay? Some talky. Seven of Chalices. Okay. And this is dead center of the spread. The illusion. Maybe even options, but the illusion. This is my smoke and mirrors card. Okay, that's my smoke and mirrors. Things aren't as they seem. Right? And right above it is the moon. There's secrets. There are secrets. Then we have the Six of Grains, Six of Pentacles. Give and take, trying to balance. Something's closing. The world. The Hanged Man. This is St. Peter. This is Peter who got hung up on the cross, crucified, upside down, because he felt he was not worthy enough to have the same crucifixion as his Lord Jesus Christ. He felt not worthy enough, so he insisted if he's going to be crucified, he's going to be hung upside down. That is a sacrifice, or maybe even shifting perspectives, okay? Then, we're ending with the Ten of Chalices. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Okay, I can't argue with that one. However, we got some muck and guck and yucky stuff that we got to work our way through. Essentially, the energy is about secrets concerning two people. I already held these cards up once. Right? Two feminine energies. See if I can put these down in the right place, because that's important. And we have one feminine energy. I know it's probably going to be opposite than what I'm seeing it when it's laying down, but in my viewpoint, she's facing the past. She's looking at the past. She's remembering the past. Okay, so we have somebody here reminiscing on the past, maybe even asking the what ifs. Okay, what if this? If I could go back in time, I would change this or that. Okay, that's where things stand. However, there is definitely pushback, trying to find that central balance among a lot of very murky waters. This is murky emotions. Seven of Cups. It's not only the Smoke and Mirrors card, it's also those exploring your cups. And it's hard to do when you have residual energy left over from yesteryear. I was going to say yesterday, but yesteryear came out. So this does not feel like new, recent past history. This is ancient past history. Years past history that got caught up in living between the past, the present, and the future. Caught in between these worlds that don't quite understand how to move out of it. And a lot of that is because there's this stuck energy. Living in the here and now is part of the cleanup job of this bullshit, okay? And so there's somebody here And I just got to bring this up because it's the Queen of Feathers, the Queen of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles energy. Somebody here definitely takes a hell of a lot more than what they give. And I understand. You're saying it's not fair. It's not fair. They were mine before they were theirs. Which brings to another point. Right below that is the Hanged Man energy. This is crucifying the end, the end, the past, crucifying the past, setting yourself free, and seeing yourself in a different perspective. This Bible story about Peter when he was crucified makes me think about how we perceive ourselves. Why, again, why was Peter crucified upside down? Because he felt he was not worthy to have a normal crucifixion. He felt he had to suffer more. And sometimes we get into that mentality of we don't know our worth. Peter was definitely a child of God, follower of Christ, right? He loved Christ. He loved Jesus so much. But he did not recognize his own value. So he chose to be crucified upside down because of lack of self-worth. And that's what this is all boiling down to. The world here is indicating a need to close this cycle out. And what's going to happen when you close this cycle out, you start viewing your own self in a new light, having a little bit of self-worth, self-value. You open up to personal contentment. Ten of Cups, yes, is a family card, but it's also contentment, happiness, right? So the road to happiness starts with you crucifying that past, cutting yourself free from that, and recognizing your own value, putting value on yourself, loving yourself that much. Then you got this whole side story over here. We've been through it, right? We've been through the Three of Chalices, the celebrating, but also third-party energy. This is boiling back to what this whole reading is about. It's talking about that third-party energy. It's talking about that confrontation. Even the moon could also be a card of fear, not just illusion. The fear of maybe seeing the truth to a certain Three of Cups. Multiple people. There are three queens here. Okay? And we have one here who is very, very cold. Analytical and cold, but she's a truth seeker. So I'm not necessarily seeing her as yet another person. This could be an aspect of you needing to dig for that truth, that clarity. I don't have my cheaters here. I wish I did. Cheater glasses so I could read this. Hold on. I had to go grab my cheaters. I just had to. But this Queen of Swords that we were just talking about. Wow, this is so small. Even my cheaters have trouble. May you be blessed for your good judgment and for keeping me from bloodshed this day and from avenging myself with my own hands. 1 Samuel, 25th chapter, 33rd verse. So this is about using logic. Okay? About using your logic and using your best judgment. This is that truth seeker. So, we've got some work to do. We've got some work to do. This could be yours. Dissolve this. Get out of that stuck between the past and the present, or past and future. Get out of the past and clean up that energy. Tie up those loose ends. Okay, that's the energy for today. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you like seeing me on camera. Okay, I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one.